Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Second down, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stop short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. They'll run it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Higgins. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
When he's got some space here. A quick juke to get free. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Wideout's now clustered. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gives it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Higgins. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Or it's snapped to the back, fighting him off.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side on the toss. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Yellow Jackets looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense brings him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
This nigga a fighter, bro.
Out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. And now the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try to run it with the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bulldozing his way through. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Press coverage now from these DBs. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs, to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Higgins. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Toss play, running right. Finding space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
That's a football play right there, boys. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment of 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Off the play fake.
That's insane. That's kind of ass as fuck.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Got to say I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. They send the field goal team out here now. And as you'd expect, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, what in the world is going on? They just attempted a field goal on first down. That's one I've never seen. And you know what? Serves them right. They missed it.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit.
Goddamn right. I'm finna beat the shit out this bitch-ass nigga.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line.
Man, what the fuck this nigga thought it was.
No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Christian, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Second down play coming up. Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Canes will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it second and short. And they'll use the ground game here. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. Fights through the tackler. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed score because they're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Higgins. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. He hands it off from the gun. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And tackled after a small pickup there. Is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Finding some room at the 25. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Yellow Jackets will line up here on first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The shotgun handoff here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Also run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
defense facing second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the...
I'm screaming this goofy ass nigga conceded. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what he get for being a bitch and not running the game back, nigga. You scary ass hoe ass nigga. Yeah. What is this I'm smoking on? Rook pack, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. That part, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. God don't like ugly. God don't like scary. God don't like hoes. Shaking my head. All glory to God.